and I'm honored that my projects have been finalists in the Imagine This Film Festival for 2 years in a row. This year, my new feature thriller, KUDZU, has been selected for the virtual table read. Like Parasite and Get Out, KUDZU reflects the timely genre of elevated, socially conscious thrillers. This is an atmospheric Southern Gothic tale. It's Children of the Corn meets Sherry Baby. A recovering addict must rescue her estranged son from an orphanage, which is actually a front for a sinister cult that turns children into murderous criminals. Think of the novelty of Seven, the backwards horror of Deliverance, the insidious mind control of Martha Marcy May Marlene, and the contemporary societal conflicts of Beasts of No Nation. Now I'd like to introduce the cast in order of appearance. Madison Spear as Justine. Ivana Wang as the teen runaway.
Hey, Ivana.
Sean Shannon as Shay. Dennis McCory as Wayne. Shay Tan as Bonnie. Mark Herbert as Police Chief David Cagle. Chris Moyer as Ken.
Hey.
Carla Renhofer as Rico. Kelsey Malinowski as Alice. Nicole Dizon as Denise. Nicholas Safran as Megan. And Linnea Scott as Paige. So you're going to hear, I think that's everybody.
That's everybody. What a cast. All right, go.
What a cast. What a cast. And you're going to hear excerpts from the beginning of the script. We're in rural Louisiana, and there's been a terrible car wreck that killed 4 elderly women. But this actually wasn't an accident. The crash was caused by 5 young children who have now fled the scene. It's now a few hours later. This is KUDZU. Exterior bus station, evening. On the bus placard, Baton Rouge. Justine Danner exits the bus holding a grocery bag. A tattoo crawls out of her collar and up her neck. If she ever smiled, you'd catch yellowing teeth that match her sallow skin. She's 120 pounds of bad choices. We cut to Justine holding $1 in front of a nearly depleted vending machine. She debates between chips and a granola bar. We cut to Justine handing the granola bar to a skeletal teen runaway.
Label says it's healthy, but that's just bullshit marketing. Got more sugar than a candy bar.
I need cash, bitch.
On Justine, deciding if this girl is worth her snark. A car honks. Justine turns and sees the driver waiting. Justine gets in the car. Tashi offers a warm smile. Beads drape over her own symbol t-shirt. A dream catcher embroidered with "Keep It Simple" hangs from the rearview mirror. Peace, love, and overkill.
Hey, Jay. You look bomb.
Don't fuck with me, Tashi.
You do. You look comfortable.
Justine gives her side eye. Tashi points to the granola bar.
Forget that. Things got more
sugar than a candy bar.
Miss Warren's health class?
Yeah. Avoid sugar crystals, but never mind the crystal meth. That's where I went wrong.
She stashes the snack in her bag. We cut to a little while later. The landscape is more rural.
You gotta follow the house rules, and you gotta get a job. Start tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Idle hands, Jay.
I got 465 days.
And you got chores. Keep your room clean, keep yourself clean.
I just said I was sober.
I'm talking hygiene. Showers, laundry, we promote self-care.
I'm not a fucking animal.
No cursing, and no devices. We work on human interaction.
Well, I got plenty of interaction in jail. And I don't got a device. I can't even afford a tin can and a string.
Important that you stay present.
So be my authentic self and speak my truth and live my best life.
Would that be the worst thing?
I could also give 0 fucks.
Language. We have a house phone. You earn time for calls.
Justine picks up a cell phone from the cup holder.
I'm staff.
Well, how am I going to watch porn?
Guess you'll have to use your imagination.
Tashi slows, straining to see what's causing the traffic.
We want you to stay connected to your family and build healthy relationships.
Justine stares ahead at the flashing lights, and we match cut to a flashback. Flashing lights as a cop car pulls up to a rundown house. A truck has a Shays Painting logo. Justine smacks the windshield with a ceiling roller.
You fucking motherfucking prick!
From behind a screen door.
You're a fucking failed abortion.
That's Shay Walker, Justine's baby daddy. He's a piece of shit. Whack. The roller cracks the glass. A male and female cop approach with their guns drawn.
Please, please just let me see him, please.
No way, junkie loser.
We're inside Shay's house. Justine and Shay's son, Eamon, watches the chaos out the window. He holds a kendama. He flips his wrist. The ball lands perfectly in the cup. Flip, flip, flip. Back outside Shay's house, Justine takes a swing as, oof, the female cop plants a boot in her back. The male cop pulls a baggie from Justine's pocket.
Same story, different day, Justine.
Justine's point of view. Eamon's bike lies in the grass. The cops pull Justine in the cruiser. The cops put Justine in the cruiser. She finally grows a pair and steps out from behind the screen door.
You ain't never gonna see him, and you're gonna pay for my truck.
Inside the police cruiser, Justine locks eyes with Eamon, then hangs her head. We end the flashback. And back in present day, inside Tashi's car. On the inside of Justine's wrist, a lowercase a tattoo.
Getting my son back.
Jay, that'll get sorted. Let's work on you.
They pass an elderly woman's crumpled car. On the highway, 4 cops watch as a tow truck flips the overturned car. 2 are the ones that arrested Justine in the flashback, Wayne McGovern and Vonnie Haynes. I'm gonna read the part of Vonnie, since Shay isn't available. Chief David Cagle stands with Ken Barnhart.
Haven't had a quad in, damn, I can't even remember. Always the toughest calls to make.
In Vegas, we call that Tuesday.
You made it to crash sites? I heard you was too busy investigating the blackjack tables. Or was it craps?
Ken bites his tongue and walks to the car. He swats giant mosquitoes as he waves his flashlight around the wreckage. Scattered on the floor, Werther's candies, tacky souvenirs, a ball of yarn. Ken pulls the string and it unravels, revealing white powder packed in the center. Ken pulls another ball out of the knitting bag and squeezes. It's solid. He pulls back the strands, more powder. We cut to the cops standing over a dozen yarn balls lined up on the trunk. Vonnie shakes a field drug test kit. Fentanyl.
Damn, my granny wouldn't even touch the Vicks Vapor Rub.
Talk about a happy accident.
I can inspect the car.
Insurance will take care of it.
Well, shouldn't we,
Don't worry about it.
Off Ken. Well, okay then. We're now outside Papillon House that same evening. Tashi parks in front of an inviting two-story home. A sign painted with a butterfly reads Papillon House. Inside, Justine and Tashi enter. A staff member, Rico, runs over.
Hey, Justine, we're watching It. So glad you're here.
Justine forces a smile and follows Tashi upstairs. Inside Justine and Alice's room, the bedroom is small and tidy. Twin beds, milk crates double as nightstands, a mismatched set of drawers.
This is you and Alice.
On Alice's bed, a Hello Kitty blanket and stuffed animals.
How's she?
Y'all might not be best friends, but you'll be fine. Get undressed.
She empties Justine's bag, lip gloss, brush, an empty keychain. Justine strips down to her underwear, then sits on Alice's bed and flips through a very worn copy of Gone with the Wind. Tashi inspects Justine's clothes, then pats her down.
All good. You can hang out till the movie's over. And Justine,
Justine looks up.
progress, not perfection.
Justine gives her a sarcastic thumbs up. Tashi leaves. Justine picks up the keychain. It's a picture of her and Eamon. A chain with no keys for a girl with no home. Female voices ring out from downstairs.
That clown scary AF.
Denise, language.
I didn't say it. I said AF.
We're up on the second floor hallway. Justine peeks into the hall. The coast is clear. She quietly picks up the house phone and starts to dial.
Can't use the phone after 9.
Justine slams the phone and turns. It's Alice in a My Little Pony onesie. Rico and the other housemates rush into the entry. Denise, Megan, and Paige. Tashi exits her bedroom. 12 eyeballs stare at Justine. Alice, who clearly exists on the spectrum, crosses her arms.
No phone after 9. House rules.
Not the new girl.
How come she gets to use the phone?
She ain't earned any minutes.
Okay, lights out.
What about the fucking clown?
Denise, watch the language or you're losing privileges.
The motley crew drags themselves upstairs. Back inside Justine and Alice's room, Alice pulls Justine inside.
I'm from Lafayette. Did you sit on my bed? You cannot sit on my bed.
Tashi appears in the door. Justine catches her disappointed look as she silently snaps off the lights. Alice gets in bed. Justine curls up on top of her blanket.
I'm Alice. What's your name?
Justine.
Justine rolls towards the wall and closes her eyes. We jump ahead to the next day. We're at the police station. Justine sits at Bonnie's desk. Ken enters with coffees. You want us to find someone that got a no contact order on you? You high again, Justine?
I've been clean for over a year, and I'm staying at Tashi's, and I got my GED.
Even them special ed kids don't take 10 years to graduate.
Tell me where Eamon's at. Can't y'all be decent? Y'all got kids.
It goes love, marriage, then the baby carriage. In that order. That's called a family. Justine holds up the photo keychain. Ken recognizes Eamon from when he saw the kids outside the compound.
I got a family.
That's called an accident.
Y'all know my life hasn't been easy.
You ain't the only one that's been in foster care. I got bounced around and didn't end up on the streets.
Who talks at a jail graduation? Charles Manson?
Justine burns. She storms out just as it starts raining. Ken? Ken is on mute.
I was on mute. I saw her kid at this house.
Yeah, the youth shelter. We know.
Why didn't you tell her?
Loser don't deserve to have her son back. The baby daddy was smoking crack at the kid's birthday party.
Seriously?
Vegas here is clutching his pearls.
What was you doing at that house?
I don't remember things as well as I thought. What is that place?
This crazy bat takes in kids when their shit parents get locked up. She's a nutter, but those kids are still better off with her.
Did she adopt them?
Supposed to be temporary, but if mom or dad's still inside when the custody expires, they'll just extend for another year. What else are they gonna do? Some kids end up staying for years. Eventually, they all end up going home. A lot of good that does. If this lady's really such a saint, she'd keep them instead of sending them back to fuck-ups like Justine.
Hold on now. She's got her GED. She's a professional fuck-up.
We're now in Chief Cagle's office. Ken places a coffee on Cagle's desk.
That couillon gets to procreate, and me and Derek on a 3-year waiting list just to adopt.
We close on Cagle's wedding ring on his right hand.
Junkies, taking my whole budget.
Potholes not getting filled?
Ken, we got gangs here now.
Nah, I don't know about that. Chelsea wasn't in a gang. She got hooked after injury. And that dealer was a grandma.
Now I gotta worry about drive-bys at the bingo. But yeah, potholes.
Ken turns to leave.
Need a crossing guard at the summer carnival.
You want me to be the crossing guard?
Gotta crawl before you ball.
We're back at Papillon House. Justine enters completely drenched. Like sisters at the world's least aspirational sorority house, the women flood the entry.
Who don't get out this late?
I got another job.
Y'all know she been in the streets.
Off Justine, soaked and seething.
Give the princess a piss test.
Justine lunges for Denise. They roll on the floor as the women cheer.
Woohoo!
Get her, Denise. Oh, oh.
Finally, Rico pulls Denise away. Tashi grabs Justine.
Hey! Making it real hard to be on Team Justine.
Justine sniffs and pushes the wet hair off her face. We cut to later that evening. Rico opens the front door. It's Ken.
I'm Officer Bernhardt. Is Justine Danner here?
There's a cop here for Justine.
The town crier's declaration signals the villagers to gather.
I have information on your son.
Justine looks at Tashi.
5 minutes.
Fluffing.
Denise, go to your room.
Justine starts down the stairs, but Alice grabs her.
Is that your man?
We're now outside the house. Justine and Ken walk to his car.
I saw you at the station.
Don't be fucking with me.
Ken opens his trunk. It's Eamon's bike.
Where'd you get Eamon's bike?
Your son is okay. Why don't you have no contact order? Why do you
Because
have...
my ex is a cocksucking prick. Who's got him?
You know, I can't tell you.
Why did you come here, you dumb pig?
She wrangles the bike from the trunk.
Look, it's provisional custody. It's temporary. Your lawyer can call the court.
If I had a lawyer, I'd already know that, wouldn't I?
She stomps away, off Ken. He didn't think this through. Later that night at Ken's brother's house, Ken reads his laptop on the couch. On the screen, the Louisiana State Police website. Then Shay's healthy list of offenses: first-degree robbery, DUI, possession of heroin, assaulting an officer. Yep, cocksucking prick. We're back inside Justine and Alice's room that same night. Justine lies in bed with a washcloth over her eyes. Alice holds her copy of Gone with the Wind.
I can't believe you never read it. What's your favorite book?
Green eggs and ham.
I love that one.
I was kidding.
With the spirit of her people who would not know defeat, even when it raised them in the face, she raised her chin. She could get Rhett back. She knew she could. There had never been a man she couldn't get once she set her mind upon him. I'll think of it tomorrow, at Tara. I can stand it then. Tomorrow I'll think of some way to get him back. After all, tomorrow is another day.
She squeals and flops on the bed.
Even better after the 9th time. Tomorrow is another day.
Justine lifts the washcloth. She picks the keychain off the nightstand and turns it over in her palm. End scene.